very good defense will be on the field. The Giants are top 10 in fewest points allowed. And they'll be up against a Packers offense that wants to hang a big number on them. So for the call of this Week 13 matchup, let's bring in our commentary team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Beckham. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and that leads to a Green Bay first.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost, and now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter.
This presentation of the NFL.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. And some room to roam now. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, landed. Leopard, Leopard.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Defense.
Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. First down, he'll drop to throw.
God damn it.
Third time, defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They're going to look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. To go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
10 yards still left on second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Their big-bodied receiver, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers get a score closer.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
So we'll see if that script is a good one for him. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now they'll run it on the toss. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He got 29 yards that time. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Down right around the 25. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. And now the Packers get set to go. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense?
I pushed the wrong button. I don't know what play I had. This isn't the play I want.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Over the middle,
worked out.
Complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there.
That was my
he can really see everything clearly.
number 9 overall pick that made that great catch up there. He's a rookie.
But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through.
I should have threw it to the wide receiver coming across late circle, but I felt like I was running out of time.
But I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. And a fair catch taken back near about
I hate that they put their best wide receiver back there, Griffin Mason. He was on my team for 8 years. This is his first year with the Giants. He was on my team for 8 years and was awesome with me. Won a couple MVPs. Was fantastic. I finally got. He was slowing down. Really started to turn kind of into a power back and was really getting too expensive, and so I prefer speed backs. And so I drafted this guy who has not really been all that great. But really my settings are pretty, I mean, he still does pretty well he doesn't have the breakout runs, but my settings are make it a little bit more difficult to run now than when he was here.
And he's got his man on the out route.
Go, baby. Go, 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 go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
I should have number 13 here.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown.
There it is. I went to 15 to the other side because he beat his wide receiver. 13 didn't beat his receiver off the line, so I looked to the other side.
And the Packers are back within a score.
Back in this game, baby.
He can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it?
I love having big wide receivers. All my receivers are like 6'4".
The start of this next possession, the score 7-0.
Big turnover.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one is incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the
I should have threw it
should have caught that one. That was a drop.
On a line instead of putting it up there.
Credit for the defense there. They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting.
I'm going to try to get the corner here.
But a good start there on first down.
They'll give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And, partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run, just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch.
I'm going to try to sneak up on him here. This is not going to work.
Off the ball fast, penetrating, getting into the offensive backfield, really spilling a lot of runs before they got started. So I thought your observation was spot on there.
This is a zone.
You're right there again this week.
I got to call timeout.
Same thing is happening. Not able to get started because they're not able to control the point of attack.
The Giants will go
We
with
should have
a
couple options here. We should have R1 here.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, catch the ball.
But incomplete.
Good call.
So the grab there by the defense, the holding penalty called.
Bailed all down on that one. The Giants are a good team. I've played these guys in this franchise a number of times. I played them last year in the NFC Championship game. Year before that, I think I met them in the divisional round. They beat me in the divisional round 2 years ago. I beat them last year in the NFC Championship. They're rated 89. I am 93, I believe. So, and they've got, I mean, they've been good for a while in this franchise. And their quarterback, Scott Ivey, is, him and my quarterback have been going back to back for MVPs. And I think Scott Ivey is the one he's got the highest selling jersey, and I think my quarterback is like 2 or 3, something like that. So they've had a really good rivalry going on for a while.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession.
And this game has obviously been
7-0.
pretty good.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
I'm going to try to get my tight end on the right there.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys.
Coming underneath.
Catch the football.
I'm going to look to square first to see if he beats his receiver.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete.
Safety came down, triangle was wide open.
There as the drive will continue.
Safety blitz, triangle was wide open.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room.
Oh!
He gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. It goes as a pickup of 20.
I thought I was gone.
And it'll be a Green Bay first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all.
No.
And look at this. They get the turnover.
God damn it.
It's intercepted.
That's 4. That's like 3 weeks in a row I've thrown 4 picks. It's just
error there in a
unbelievable.
game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead.
Go up and get it. Throw it. Go up and get it, man.
Turning it over.
Fuck.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Oh, shit.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get.
I should have circle if he beats his wide. If he beats the guy.
Bad for your team.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Defense.
And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 35. A big 30-yard play on third. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
And he puts it through. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Automatic first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Well, Charles, a game and a decision that people may be talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance at a long field goal there at the end to try and tie it. They elect to not kick it, and they lose the game.
And I think what we'd all love to see is that little slip of confidence, because that might be the absolute mark that tells us, okay, maybe we have to run more offense because maybe he doesn't feel good about kicking it from this distance.
So for the Giants, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.